In this lesson, we're going to cover cloth simulation. Now, we're not only going to see cloth simulation here, but we're going to also see a little bit more in the VFX chapter. And why is that? It's because technology shifts. Cloth simulation technology has been improving over the last several years. And there's different workflows. If you look in the content examples, there's Apex cloth workflows that can make the cloth look thicker. And there's also Unreal a few years ago started adding its own cloth simulation engine, and in the near future, it's going to integrate a unified simulation technology using their Chaos engine. I want to show the cloth simulation workflow, and one of the things that's worth mentioning is that the topology of cloth matters. Now, there's different programs out there like Marvelous Designer where you can build and stitch together your own cloth objects based on patterns from real life. And that will affect how your cloth simulates. So it's worth mentioning, as well as within the current workflow, exporting the cloth must be a skeletal mesh and it must have its own separate material. In the separate material itself, there are specific cloth settings that Unreal has for cloth materials. And I'm putting in a link for an advanced cloth tutorial that I put together, and it's a bonus. So you can check that out if you're interested in this. Then a typical workflow is also for the simulation is how the cloth is weighted in terms of how the simulation works. Are there parts that simulate really, really fluidly, or they're attached to other objects? Having said that, the cloth can connect to a wind simulation. And in terms of simulation controls, things to look for now and in the future, there are additional cloth type presets in a lot of simulation programs where you can specifically tell how you want the cloth to simulate. And inside the content examples in the cloth level, there are settings, essentially different recipes for how you may make your cloth simulate like silk versus denim. In addition, there's more advanced type simulation elements coming up. Being able to add collision objects is doable, as well as adding areas that you might want to have weakened. And so if they're hit strongly enough, you might even have cloth that's tearing. Okay, let's get in and start some simulation.